Hi guys, so I am back and this is another little project share that I have. This here is a project share that I have for Deanna, and she wanted a Alice in Wonderland journal. This one here is a little bit different than the other one that I had previously made because I went a little bit outside the box. The outside is totally different than the inside, and I went that route because, you know, it's a mad world, so I wanted to kind of, I don't know, fool you, if that makes any sense. I don't know, like, it appears to be one thing but it's another. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that was the idea. Anyway, so this is the cover, and the paper collection I used 3 different collections. I used Artymaze, Alice in Wonderland, and then I used some papers and ephemera from Digital Collage Club, and then I used some images from I think it was from Dreams, etc. I'll be sure to link everybody in the description box below because I can't remember which one is what. I think this is from Digital Collage Club though. So what I did for the front is the journal is covered in fabric inside and out, spine and everything. I have a little bit of lace here, and I have a little red bow with a little flower. It's white, but I kind of distressed like the edges as if it was kind of painted in red, or tried to be painted in red. I have this gorgeous trim here, and then the butterflies is, this says Alice in Wonderland. I glossy accented the mushroom. I have a metal key hole here and the 2 brads. The brads go all the way to the other side of the book cover. It is a chipboard cover. I have a metal key here, and glossy accented the little bottle, her little bow. Have a little bit of stitching here. You might not be able to see it because it's in white. And glossy accented the butterflies and added some German glass glitter. A little flower here, metal book corners, and then the spine I have this pool little thingy majig here. I added some little white flowers but distressed the edges with red. And they have a little pearl there, so that's what the spine looks like. Then I made this beautiful tassel, and from the tassel I have hanging lots of little laces with little things hanging from them, and I have a little chain that has a red rose and stopwatch, little plate with a little teacup, little saucer, and a little spoon, you know, because it's time for tea. Also has a little cat charm here, I figured for the Cheshire cat. Little sugar container, and another little cup and plate. So that is, and then I have here, I made it's hanging from a bow pin from the flower. I cut apart this Alice in Wonderland, and I crackle accented it, and it says, you know, Alice in Wonderland. See the crackled? So it looks like cracked glass. So that is the tassel, and Deanna, if you don't like it, you can easily remove it because the spine is just beautiful as it is. And then for the back, I just have It's Always Time for Tea. And this has been stitched around. I did a lot of stitching, and then the book is very chunky. I have a couple of charms here. I have a little cat there with a little bow, and here is another little key, and here is a lock, and down here is another little charm that says hand made with love, that my friend Aaliyah sent me. Thank you, Aaliyah. So, and lots of beautiful little lace, and it's closed with seam binding. So let's get inside so this video doesn't take so long. So this book has about 180 pages, I think. So yeah, it's a chunky monkey. So we get inside, and I have a pocket here with some eyelet trim. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Give me just 1 second. Honey, can I call you back? I'm recording. Okay, can you text me? All right. Sorry about that. So stitched, and it's backed up with cheesecloth, and you have a tag here. All the tags, actually, you know, the big ones have been backed with avocado dyed paper, so it's like a antique dusty rose color. That's the color that it gives when you dye with avocado. So that's what I use for the tags. The pages have been coffee dyed, so you'll see. And then letter from the bookmaker, and I think I'm gonna have to plug you in because for some reason it's telling me that I have low battery. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can get you, oopsie, plugged in. Oh. Let me see if that makes any difference. Oh, of course, somebody unplugged you and didn't plug you in. No wonder. Okay. All right, let's see if that works. All right, sorry about that. The lace is wide, so I used it as pockets, and I have 2 bingo cards, the rabbit and the queen, and these have been backed onto coffee dyed paper. But I think those are the only 2 that have been coffee dyed, backed onto coffee dyed paper. Now this thing is gonna bug me. Oh, so sorry about that. I'm all discombobulated today. I'm hungry because I haven't eaten, because I have a test tomorrow, and they're trying to kill me because I haven't eaten nothing all day, and they want me to not eat nothing all day until tomorrow that I get my test done. So it's brutal. This little tag says drink me, and I have decoupaged a little rabbit here. This little Brad, Alicia sent to me. Thank you, Alicia. And let me see if you could see that. So cute. So you have some lined paper, more of that avocado paper, some vintage music, more. This is Artymaze, And this is her Artymaze background paper. You got some Edith Holden. This is a little glassine bag for storing anything in. Tracing paper that's been coffee dyed. Graph paper. And this is open. Let me get a little something here so that I can show you what is open and what is not. Well, what is open actually. Okay, this is open for a tuck spot. This is Artymaze. This little bingo ticket, we're all mad here. This is another tuck, and I just put some eyelet trim stitched around it. I ran it over and used it as a tuck on this side. And this says, "The Mad Hatter, have I gone mad? Alice, I'm afraid so. You're entirely bunker, but I'll tell you a secret. All the best people are." And that's been backed onto coffee dye paper. In this large bag, this is Artymaze. It's like a file folder, and I just included some of her tickets in here. And you can cut these apart and add them wherever you want. And then this is more of the tickets, you know. It says "Eat Me," so you can play with those. And that goes right in there. And you can also put more stuff in here. It's a cute little file folder. And I just put that right in that bag. All the lace have been stitched onto the pages. Little charm there dangling. I got this from, I think these are the cards that I got from Dreams Etc. If I remember correctly. So it comes like 20 some cards. So I thought these were cute, and I just backed them onto like a map background page that I had. It says find the cook and the grin, Alice and the pig baby, and then too late, said the rabbit. These are really cute, so I put these all throughout the book. I use the entire kit. Another little postcard here with the Cheshire Cat, and then this is Alice here, and I just have some eyelash trim and more "Eat Me, Drink Me" tags in there. I don't remember where I got those. So this is onion skin, vintage onion skin paper. It feels so nice. How long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. And that's been backed onto avocado dyed paper. And this is Artymaze. It's one of her mason jars, and all I did here is just ran some eyelash trim, a little applique flower there, and this opens up and you can journal. And you have more postcard here. The postcards I just distressed in the back because they're little. I would have taken forever if I would have stitched, backed it onto, you know, either coffee or avocado dye paper. This says "Eat Me." This is similar to what I used for the front cover. That's open. You can actually fit more in there. This is an actual tea bag that I just altered, and I put this fun trim down here, and it has beads dangling, and in here I just have a little tag, eyelet trim. I have a ticket here that says Wonderland, and I backed it to cheesecloth and eyelash trim, and it just has a tag backed onto avocado dyed paper. I left the string there. I have to cut that. Okay, it says Danger Rabbit Hole, so that goes in there. And in the envelope, I have one of these fern letters. I added a fern letter in every envelope in the middle of the signature. And it's avocado dyed paper. And all it is just extra journaling. So you have more journaling space. These are really fun. And that goes right in there. And it looks like a little letter. So each envelope has one of these, okay? And you still have room for more stuff in there. Here I have a little pocket with another Mad Hatter quote there. I hope you can see. Let me see if I can zoom in just a tad. Oh, just a little. It says, "It's always tea time," and then that's another one. It says, "Who are you?" with Alice. And that goes in there in that stitched pocket. Here I use one of Artymaze's ticket that says, "This way, Mad Hatter's Tea Party, wrong way." And I just made and stitched it and made it into a little flip. Another Artymaze pocket. And it just has a journaling card that's been stitched onto avocado dyed paper. That just goes right in there. Another little ticket, a little pocket with a little clock. It says "Eat Me" with a cupcake. And this is 2 more cards. I'm going to try to speed up because if not, this video is going to be forever. More vintage onion skin paper. I love the way it feels and I love the way it sounds. So you have lots of journaling. This is a vellum pocket I stitched on, and here there is a journaling card. Here is a little booklet that I made with avocado and coffee dyed paper. And that just goes in there. This is an altered clip holding this little envelope here. And I just put a little applique there. And in here I just added a couple little things. I added a little vintage tally score card, little birds, and one of my little botanical cards, little flower, and Cheshire Cat clock that you can add anywhere you wish. And that just gets put back here. And it all gets held by this altered little clip that just has cheesecloth and applique and a ticket. Okay. Then I have these little muslin little squares, and it says "Believe." And I just made these little words. It says, "Mad as a Hatter, twiddle dum, I'm late for a very important date," which are little quotes from the story. That goes right in there. More Edith Holding glassine bag. 2 more cards. Go right in there. String. More vintage music sheet. Line paper. This is an envelope. It has nothing in it, but you can store something in there. And this here is a tuck. And I used the flap. This is another tag from Artymaze, and I just have some eyelash trim. So we start on the second signature. This is a belly band I stitched on, and that's another fern letter. I just have it held with a clip so I don't wobble about. And This is a little craft envelope. I just have a ticket with an applique there, and it has just a little card that you can journal on, and you just tuck it right behind the ticket. And I have another little spot for journaling with some more avocado dyed paper, and it just goes right in there. Here is another journaling card, goes right in there. And this is another mason jar, opens up for more journaling. Another pocket with the queen off with her head. Two more tickets, or one of them playing cards. Cute. More graph paper. This is another ticket that I just backed onto some of the paper, a cheesecloth, and these are the large tickets from Artymaze. I just put that in there, and then two more little observe, learn, and react. We're all mad here. This is a glass seam bag that I just stitched in the signature. Instead of folding it this way, I folded it that way, and it gave me enough space for this tag for more journaling. So it fits perfectly like that. And here I forgot to mention that on the flaps of these envelopes that I folded, I just with my sewing machine, I stitched on red hearts for the Queen of Hearts. Curiouser and Curiouser. And here is another side of the envelope, and here this is a tuck spot, the Hatter's hat. More postcards. Wonderland. Another glass seam bag. Another Artymaze ticket, and I used this, one of the cards, stitched it here for a side tuck. More onion skin paper. And here is a Artymaze envelope, little coin envelope. It has nothing in it, but you can put something in there. So I just added it back here to show you that this is also a tuck in the back. So I put the little flap in there to hold that in place, and there is another little tag, and this flips up for more journaling. Another vellum pocket. This is a tip-in. I put some appliques here and some crochet lace at the bottom. You can put, secret notes and everything. And I backed my fabric with Pellon. And another fern envelope there. And on this side of the envelope, I made another pocket, stitched on it, backed it with some designer paper, cheesecloth, and have a little tag that says I'm late. Here are two more cards. Little bow pin. More music. More onion skin paper. We have two more tags here. I can't go back to yesterday because I was different. I was a different person then. Little rabbit and another coin envelope. It's empty. Another glass seam bag. I took these little cards, stitched them, you know, all wonky, and it serves as a belly band. And it holds this from Artymaze, and then here there is another tag. So that goes right in there. And this is the other side. Remember I told you that I folded the glassine envelope. So it holds a little bookmark that I stitched. I double-sided it. And it has a little charm. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. That's the rabbit. So I put a little clock there hanging from a bow pin. It should be this way. So, but I'm putting it this way so it doesn't interfere with the page closing. Two more tags on this belly band, or side tuck I should say. Here we have two more, the fan and the cook. This is another tuck. I fussy cut this little rabbit out. Let's put something there, and here you could tuck something else there. That's from Artymaze's kit. Edith Holden. Here I have another little muslin with the butterfly, and here it says Cheshire Cat, What a Strange World, Down the Rabbit Hole, and Twiddledee. So these go right in there. And how curious. Two more playing cards. I'm sorry, I'm so in an awkward angle because the camera is right here and I have the tripods like right in front of me, the tripod legs. Find the bottle and the key. Alice in the Bottle. The Fish Footman. These are so fun. So that goes right in there. Lots of place to journal, and we come to the last signature. More cards and more, and you can journal on the back of all of these because the paper I used, the design that I used on these are light, so you can use plenty. The key and the bottle. You can do journaling on all these cards in the back. Look at that, how pretty. More onion skin paper. Another large tag. Tracing paper. Did another one of those, stitched them. You can journal on the front and the back. Why sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Here is another bookmark with Alice on her chair, and it does have a little charm. I put in a cat because it says you are entirely bonkers, and it has the Cheshire Cat in the little glassine bag. Here is another muslin with the key, and this one says Curiouser and Curiouser, Jabberwocky, Wonderland, and Off with Her Head. Little tab there. This can serve as a tuck. This is another card that says Wonderland and Alice in Wonderland. But the design is different. Another glassine bag. This one is another one of those brads that Alicia sent me. This one has Alice on it. Drink me. Music sheet. Another ticket that I sewed around and just put that little tag there. Another envelope with a fern letter inside. Here I have that mean queen. Tea time. And she's backed on with cheesecloth and eyelash trim, and I used a lot of the blue because I wanted this to simulate Alice's dress, you know, her color dress. Here's another altered clip, you know, with the applique and the blue, and this holds another envelope. And you have another tally card in there and some extra ephemera that you can play with. And of course I'm going to send you extra ephemera, as I always do. I always send a little baggie of extra goodies with every journal, so you can decorate even more. And that just goes right there. Look at that, I got it in one shot. That'll never happen again. Alright, and then you got Twiddledee and Tweedledum, and that is Tuck Spot 2. Coming to the end, guys. Another vellum pocket with the white rabbit. And another pocket here with some eyelet trim down there. And here is another tag. The puppy and the lizard. Another little key, the lock charm with the rabbit. This is Alice, and she's a tuck. I fussy cut her out, and this opens up for another. You can put some stuff in here as well. And on this side I did more stitching with the hearts. More onion skin paper. And another tippin'. And we are in the back, and this one flips open this way for journaling, and in the back I left it open off with her head. And you got two more. It says the grin. See the Cheshire Cat in there, and that the frog footman. And this is the back. One more tag. And you have, the back looks like that with the little rabbit coming out of the pocket. I'm not crazy. My reality is just different from yours. And that is the back of that. Alright. It's a biggie. Alright, Deanna, I hope that you like this journal, and thank you so much if you guys held on to the end. All right, I am going to go. I am going to start my next project. I am dying to make one of these. I haven't made one of these in a long time, and I am ready for it. So I will be sharing that with you once it is completed. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? It's different, right? A little? I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging in there with me, guys. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.